Okay. I think we're live. Hi, everyone. Yeah, it does actually look like we're live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This evening is going to be an evening of lots of mistakes and fun and improvisations. And yeah, so this is the first time. Well, it's the first time I've gone live to my own channel on YouTube. And it is the first time I've gone live on a live stream in a long time. I know I can see that a lot of you tuned in are a lot more up to date with your live streaming. I see you all. Big shout out to everyone in the chat. Pantherflux, Easy Breeze, Jeff, Disco Pass, Danny, Firefly, Andy Mack, Good Molecule Monk, Stephen Cranger. Lovely to see you all here. Bloody lovely. Yeah, like I say, this is very much a hey, let's step in and figure out what we're going to do here. Well, the one goal is to make a piece of music. So I'm just going to flip through the various scenes I've got here. I've got my Pro Tools. Oh, I need to delete that file. That file's not meant to be in there. I was testing stuff out earlier. Delete that. And we've got the main club here. And I'm going to dive into that very shortly. And I've also fired up Reactor just in case. I've got a few ensembles that I've been working on over the years just in case we get bored and I don't know, whatever reason. But Reactor is one of the languages I speak. I've also got Endless here as well in case we need some of that. So, folks in the chat, I am going to copy the link, the invite link to the club into the YouTube chat. And I would love to experiment with directing the chat into the club. So let's go. Here's a general chat channel. So follow that link I just posted. If you're not in there already, and then come to my club, and head to the general chat channel. And let's see if we can conduct this thing all in the live chat channel there. I mean, you know, we can, yeah, there we go. Space Time Spirit, who I believe is Jeff, says, you can talk here. Yes, talk in the club, people. We love it when you talk in the club. So yeah, oh man, so many people here. It's amazing. This is lovely. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate this. So more people. Chris Sax Warrior, Galaxy, Scott Moon, Brothers in Music, Sludge Games, Tone Deaf, Fernando Lins, Don Key. Welcome. Yeah, slide yourselves into the club. Actually, I need to do it the other way around. Slide yourselves into the club. Yeah, say hi. Hi, everyone. This is cool. This is really cool. This is what we built it for. It's a place to hang out, but not just a place to hang out and chat. It's also a place to hang out and make music together. So I know that a bunch of you have been in here dropping in some loops in the loop jam, which is amazing. And I have been sneaking in here to have a bit of a preview because I couldn't help myself. So if you we're going to be basing ourselves. Stop. Yeah, FYI, when I've got screen capturing on, like, weird stuff happens with browsers and audio. So, I mean, that's another thing. Who knows how this is going to hold up. But maybe before. So what I plan to do with these streams is basically we hang out. I jump on the stream. I go through all the stuff that's been posted. So you can post these music messages, which are combinations of loops, and then you can also post finished tracks. For example, this one. Although this one actually has a bug with it. We realise we've got a bug with AFES. But this one works. So, for example, you can post finished tracks here, and you can also post music messages in the Loop Jam channel. So, what I intend to do in every stream is start off with a bit of a listening party of stuff that you've been making, finished stuff, and then also music messages, which are ideas, which we can then jam together on and hopefully make a track out of it. I mean, this is another massively unknown variable that, my Pro Tools chops. Well, even back in the day, it used to take me weeks to make tracks. So who knows how far we can get with making a track in Pro Tools and collaborating here all together. But let's see. Jumping back into the chat. Hey everyone, this is cool. You're in the club. Fun to see how much delay there is from here to the YouTube stream. About 10 seconds. Not bad. That's not bad. 9.8. Well done. Well done, team nerds. Well done, team nerds. I love it. So, right. I'm going to go. So, I was going to go straight into the Loop Jam channel, but I also realised that I think in one of the videos, hi, Two Quiet Sons. I think that's you're Bob Ewell, aren't you? From way back in the day. I think in the videos I said send music messages, and I didn't say exactly where, and I know there've been a few in various other places. So let's just go through all the channels, there's chat here as well. Yeah, I mean this is the risk of having this multi-channel thing that we don't know where, but hopefully over time we can build up a habit that we'll chat in here in general chat, we'll drop loops in the Loop Jam. And then I'll download them and put them into Pro Tools and mess around with them and maybe call out for this, that, and the other. And you can drop more stuff in. Hopefully, let's see how that goes. And you can drop finished tracks in here, and I'll try and bounce what we've done by the end of the evening into here and drop this in here. And one day, in a very bright future, maybe there will be a nice place in a club where we can then highlight and playlist all of the best sort of curated material from clubs. Maybe this is my wish. Anyway, and also if you want to drop source material in, like when Stable Audio launched a few months ago, I spent a long time kind of messing around. I've got a whole bunch of like prompt stuff. So if you've got kind of longer form, miscellaneous stuff that might not be a finished track, but is just cool audio, then do drop it. Here's something from the stuff. This is perfect. This is perfect source material channel fodder. Just like some stuff by the stuff. And I think here there was. Just like be as weird as you like, or as thoughtful as you like, or as deep as you like. Do your source material in the source material channel. In the source material channel. Right. Okay. Let's play through before I just end up waffling on forever and ever. Some little nerdy shout outs to the team. You'll notice that we have lazy loading now. I mean, I think there's probably quite a lot of nerds on the stream, so you probably know what lazy loading is. But, all that clever stuff that leads to a nice user experience. That wasn't in 2 weeks ago. It is in now. There's lots of... We're refining this. It's being refined, and it's amazing. So, So yes, massive shout out to the Endless team for building this. This didn't exist. I mean, it was like 2.5 months ago we started building this, which is nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Anyway, let's listen to some stuff. Well, I don't know how far go back. What date was it? 6th today, isn't it? Let's start with Stevie. Yeah, I like this. It's got affects like I care because you do. It's got it's kind of like Alberto Balsam vibes to it. I'm probably going to end up comparing everything to mid-90s IDM, but you know, it's who I am. Nice. Yeah, NJ's vocals. I'm just gonna hit the remix button. I'm not gonna make a remix of this, but if you hit the remix button, then the loop browser opens. It's being a little bit sluggish because I think it's being ingested into. My computer's trying to do a lot now. But here we go. Yeah, so when you hit the remix button, you then get to see a lot more about what's going on in these loops. So you can solo them. It's got this nice pad from Red Sky. That's not really a pad. It's technically it's a bass line, but it sounds sort of paddy to me. Nicely compressed and mangled drums. Truthfully, I ain't just and saying that. The classic NJ vocals. Man, there's that. I can see that this playthrough, I'm going to get lost in this playthrough very, very quickly. So, how am I going to not get distracted here? There's so much to get distracted by. Uncle Homunculus. Paulie Wally. Oh, nice. The problem is I'm going to want to make a track out of every single one of these. There's merit in it all. But we're going to have to make a call. Oh, I see that Stevie did that. And then... in the basement, taking it to Nam. Tell me where it's at. I think these are also nice. Building endless, redoing the whole company thing. I'm loving these kind of like. It's been a while. I've got great hair. Getting my preview YouTube videos sampled back into the club. I mean, that's exactly what it's for, isn't it? I think I'm going to have to cheat. I'm going to go back to Loop Jam. I'll tell you what. I'll pop in. Let me pop into general chat to say hi, to scan back. I don't see the hearts on comments that show on Tim's screen. We don't have WebSockets for the likes right now. So for the nerds, that means when you hit the like button, you see it count up on your screen, but other people won't see that until they refresh the club. That's something that's coming. We're using this thing called WebSockets, which are basically like jack plugs that jack plug between your browser kind of via our server into everyone else's browsers, rather than your browser, all browsers having to go to the server saying, hey, is there stuff? Anyway, I must choose. I must choose. I mean, I told you I would choose, so I must choose. Let's go into Loop Jam, and I will choose. So I did. It did not escape me earlier that there was a nice little exchange of loops between. I think it started here with Firefly, And then I think after 8, added some nice stuff on top, and then Katinka added some stuff on. Yeah, nice little bass line there. Just briefly checking into YouTube chat. Grief, Tim, not seen you in like 10 years, bro. Yeah, I'm 10 years older. I've got grey hair. I've got a belly. Life happens. A listening tree, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, so new peeps, we're chatting in chat general, so if you're new to the stream, actually tell you what, I'll post the invite link to the club again in the stream chat. So head there, head to the general chat channel, and that's where we're hanging out. That's where we're doing stuff. So I'm gonna cut to the chase here because I have a feeling. Well, I don't know. I mean, we could just sort of sack it off, devote the whole show to like listening through to stuff and chatting, or we could dive in and be goal oriented and make a track. I sort of feel drawn to the latter, but then I also don't want to like disrespect all the amazing stuff that's come by just like skipping past it. But let's dive in. Let's dive in. So, beep, 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 where are we? Right. So I'm going to hit remix here. Ooh. Right. And I'm going to download these loops. Actually, while I'm doing that, is it going to allow me to download loops? What's going on? Hang on, I think it's still thinking. While we do that, 127.28 BPM. I'm going to go to Poo Trolls, and I'm going to change the tempo. You can't actually see what I'm doing here because I think it's on a different screen, but oh no, my computer's slowing to a crawl. 127.78. So we can compare it, and then hopefully. Right, did these files download? Yes, they did. Hello. Okay. Enderman wants to download multiple files. Of course. Go ahead and download multiple files. Let's open that up. Yeah. Computer's already struggling a little bit. It's a poor little iMac. Little Intel i5 iMac. I mean, kind of out of date. Deary me. Well, let's go back to the chat for a bit then. Yeah, Pro Tools interface. I mean, it's crazy. I've tried, and recently, like with the feature collection, because I've been getting into like creating content around the feature collection, and we've got a really exciting new thing. Actually, it's a very exciting new thing that I will talk a bit more about later on. But so I've been getting into all those products just to figure out how to use them together. And Bitwig's incredible. But like all that muscle memory, I just have so much muscle memory with Pro Tools. I mean, even like, it's like 15 years since I was regularly using it. Yeah, I used to get so into chopping up little bits of audio. Anyway, I think, come on, you can't still be unzipping my files. Oh, has it just done it? Good lord, that took like multiple minutes. I'll tell you what, let's pause that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ableton is good. I mean, I made the switch from Cubase. I was on Cubase until, yeah, I think it was like 2003 when Pro Tools were just beginning to Digidesign, were just beginning to do the cheaper interfaces. And I just loved, and they did this like Pro Tools LE, that is free Pro Tools. I just like the audio editing just blew my mind. So I just went out and got myself a whole Pro Tools rig, like the Digi 001. God, this is super nerdy right now, but yeah. So I did do the switch once between Cubase and Pro Tools. I know friends of mine. I know like John Hopkins. I think he was Cubase. He's Cubase and I don't know, and then he moved over to Ableton. So people have done it, but I think you can only do it once in your career. Switch doors. But anyway, I'm getting into Bitwig. Bitwig is really good. I'm not proficient enough yet to make a track on the fly, but I hope to at some point soon, because we've got some cool stories to tell about the Future Collection. And well, I mean, the spoiler is basically we're going to basically put together this whole kind of educational program and a club around the Future Collection and call it the Future Club, and kind of target it more at like everything you need to start making music. But anyway, I'll get onto that. I digress. We now have unzipped files after a long time, and I'm going to drag them into the no, not there, here, and not there, but here. Dun, dun, dun. Right. Oh, it's a lot louder coming out of Pro Tools than it is out of the club. Let's put in a master bus. And let's we'll have 7 of those, and we'll have 3 of those, and then we'll put all of those back at the beginning. So, oh no, I want all of you, not 3/5 of you. And I've got that, like, because I've been doing loads of editing in Final Cut as well, like producing content, and so I'm now used to like hitting A to get like his lasso tool and B for the blade tool, and yeah. It'd be great if somebody could go back right to the beginning of like the invention of media editing tools, and pronounce that Zoom shall always be Command plus or minus, and yeah, all the stuff. But anyway, it's never going to happen, which is why we get locked into the doors we get locked into. Right, before I get, let's say hi to the chat again just before I go into this. Yeah, so here, watch out. I need to get. I need to remember where my scenes are, because I was doing stuff in Pro Tools and I didn't realise that it wasn't on the Pro Tools screen. But look, behind the magic curtain, I put stuff in Pro Tools. Anyway, let's go back to the chat for a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Switches. Drop a like if you've switched your door once or more. There's even poetry in it as well. And unfortunately, we won't actually see your likes until you refresh again. But hopefully, in the coming weeks, this will all happen in real time. Right. Back to Pro Tools. Let's listen to what we've got. So this is kind of hats and snare. Yeah, good old kick. Kick. We just love a kick. Everybody loves a kick. Pads. Pads 1, because I think there's some more pads. I think these are some pads. Let's call those out of office pads. Out of office pads. Yeah, this. Yeah, and these are kind of, I don't know, these sound like, I'm going to call these Alpine pads. Like, I really cannot tell you why they sound Alpine at all, but they sound Alpine to me. Maybe, yeah, it's kind of like the echo of an Alpenhorn, you know, those big long things that they toot up in the Alps. There's also this amazing Biosphere track on Substrata. I think it's called like Sphere of No Form. That's just this like, it's basically like this, but pitched down to smithereens. So pitch shift legacy. I mean, I'm a pitch shift legacy kind of guy. No time correction. Course like down 24 semitones. Yeah, I mean it's got this kind of vibe to it. Maybe we can even use some of that. What happens if we layer that in the mix? It's probably going to get incredibly muddy. That's what's going to happen. Oh, it's not terrible. Right, back to the chat. Where are we? Yeah, FL. Like I had a friend of mine. I used to live in Brighton. I lived in Brighton for a bit, like 2004 to 2006, end of 2006, and I had a friend who was a big FL guy because, like, you know, I got into computer music making around the time that like Fruity Loops, the original, just like step sequencer basically, and I thought like cool, but then you know Cubase VST, all the the first Cubase VST stuff was out, and it was like way more fully featured than that. So I just kind of like dipped out into something that just felt a lot more serious, and then in the background, Fruity Loops became FL and became this super powerful piece of software. And now it's the biggest DAW. More people use FL than use any other DAW, which is nuts. So it's another thing that one of these days I'm going to get into FL. Blockhead. Blockhead. Okay. Let's find about Blockhead. No, don't show me stuff. Blockhead DAW. Rejector. This is okay. Oh, cool. Oh, right. I thought that was its domain name. That's a cool domain name, though. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna save that one because that does look very cool. Okay, don't look. Why should I not look? Well, I just get lost. I mean, yeah, I'm getting very distracted already as it is. I mean, we're half an hour into the stream and I've basically managed to download some files, unzip them, and drop them into Pro Tools. But we'll get somewhere. We'll get somewhere. Doorless, yeah. The whole doorless thing. I mean, that was kind of originally that was the idea behind the original Endless Apps, is to basically kind of capture the essence of doorlessness, which, I mean, I always understood the doorless jamming thing as just not being distracted by all the menus and not having to kind of have all your interactions go through this tiny little mouse-shaped pipeline, and to be free and in the flow. So yeah, and it will get back here with clubs, and I think in a way it's like, I mean, so yeah, Fry, random chat wormholes are the lifeblood of all good streams. There's going to be plenty of them here, I tell you that. But actually, I've forgotten what my next ramble was going to be. Conversational music making. I mean, this ultimately is what we're doing here, and I think this is like why this is one of the big thinkings behind building clubs, because the endless apps, they do the conversational music making thing, but let's dive into endless now. It's just it's not really laid out like a conversation. It's laid out like this very sort of novel interface. And so the main idea is just like, well, if we really want to help people understand what conversational music making really means, then we need to make it into a conversational. We need to build it around a conversational interface, like an interface that people really understand is a conversation. So you can see clubs kind of as the beginning of our repackaging of Endless. That's very much like, okay, it starts with a conversation and we add music. And, right now we're adding the ability to upload loops and randomly spin up loops and download loops and collaborate between your DAW. But, as we build this out over time, I don't think it's too long till there's going to be like a record button in here and you can record directly into the browser. And then it's not going to be too long until there's like effects and you can affect things and change things and filter them and resample them, etc., etc. Anyway, another digression. Doorless came up. Yes, with the Eurorack wave. Oh man, Eurorack. I mean, Eurorack is so fascinating because it's so community driven, and that's another big theme. Oh man, I was supposed to be making a track, but I do want to talk about this because I think it's a big thing. I think about it in terms of like the 20th century problem and the 21st century problem. The 20th century problem, which I think a lot of the whole world of media is still trying to solve, but was solved like more than 50 years ago, which is access to culture. So, beginning of the 20th century, the world was globalizing. There were people in London. We had like the Telegraph and Global Mail, and shipping routes, and people in London were hearing that there were amazing shows in Broadway in New York, for example, but they couldn't actually go and experience them, and they wanted to. So the entire media industry sprung up to kind of service this need, and then built these like big kind of media conglomerates where, or they just whole like distribution networks where record labels would sell 1 million copies of the same thing, and we'd all consume that. We'd each consume our copy of the same thing, and there we all got access to culture. But now we have the opposite problem. We're overwhelmed by culture, and actually what that whole thing previously did was, in solving that problem of access to culture, it basically destroyed communities and turned us into consumers. And what we really crave now, like the 21st century problem, is like we don't have intimacy, we don't have villages, we don't have these like really close networks anymore. And I think stuff that really works these days is communities, which brings me back to the whole Eurorack thing. I think ultimately that's what's happening with Eurorack, is that it's so community driven, because it's made by smaller manufacturers who have direct relationships with their communities, and everybody feels like they belong there. Anyway, I really digress. Let's go back into the loop jam, because I want to plunder some more material. Dum 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 dum. Right. Okay. Oh, there's lots more stuff in there now. Cool. So, because I grabbed the stuff from Fly, and then F-tab. I'm gonna give this a quick refresh, because I think the audio engine gets a little bit tired after a while. Loop jam. Right. Here's the one. So I think we've got another layer in there somewhere. Those nice little crinkly sort of hi-hatty kind of things. Oh no, I can't download it. After 8 doesn't allow downloads. Oh no! We built this whole like music rights thing, which I think is, I think it's really cool, because it basically means that you can collaborate with people and try stuff out with the safety of, you're not giving away whatever you want to give away. Different people have different motivations. Feel different ways about their material and how they want to protect it. So we wanted to build those things in. I think that's actually the default behavior. So let's see if I can. I'm going to grab this bass line from Cat. Oh, it's a Winkle. It's a Winkle bass line. Winkle bass. The Winkle Bass Brothers. Sorry, I'm feeling pretty smug about that. Oh dear, you're not allowed to laugh at your own jokes really, but I do actually find that quite funny, the Winkle Bass Brothers. I actually find that really funny. Anyway, I mean, yeah, let's not even get into the Winklevoss brothers, but okay, let's drop the Winkle Bass Brothers into where's my downloads folder? Loop bass. Okay, well, firstly, let's flip back to Pro Tools. Oh, all these windows. So many windows. Pro Tools. Okay. Actually, before I... Well, copy that out to the length, and then let's do a little bit more shopping in the loops. channel. Have we got anything else in there? Okay. Cat. No, I can. Yes, I can download cat stuff. Okay. Vocals from Cat. Amazing. Cool. Let's see if there's any other stuff that I should be grabbing while I'm on my shopping spree. Oh, hang on. Am I in the club? I like this. Is that vocal? Is that Cat? That is Cat. Okay. Thank you, by the way. I suddenly realised that now I literally do fit. You know, having like messed around with Splice a bit this year, and you know, every time you download a loop, it's just like that'll be 5 credits or 50 credits or 20 credits or whatever. And now I'm just like, oh, I'm getting. Cat has allowed me to download this for free, so I feel like thank you for your loops. They are valuable and they are valued by me. What's this? Well, let's grab this as well. I think this is one of the ones that's in the Origins library. By the way, quick shout out: do go and get the Future Collection. Even if you've already chosen your DAW and it's not big Bitwig, there's a ton of really good stuff in there, and I think probably even on Friday we're going to be rolling out this whole Future Club, which is going to be a place to make music and learn to make music, and connect with people. I'll talk more about that later, else I'll get super distracted. Right, let's go back to Pro Tools and drag more stuff in from my shopping spree. Oh yes, I can't. Wow, it's quite Inception-y here, because I've got like the OBS window, and I can see Pro Tools in the OBS window, and then I try and like drag a WAV file on there, and then it tries to like play a WAV file in a scene in OBS. Oh my god! I mean, this is like rookie stuff for any music production streamer. But I'm new to this game. Hang on. Duplicate. Yeah, what was it? Actually, no, let's not do that. Just do same old new ones. Stereo, I think we need another 3. Another 3. And right. Oh, which one's a Winkle bass? No, that's not the Winkle. Where's my Winkle bass? Where's the Winkle bass? Hang on, is that? That wasn't the Winkle bass, or was it? I'm just looking in the. Oh, it was. Yeah, that was the Winkle bass. Winkle bass brothers. So. Oh no, the tempo's different. The tempos are different. Dagnan it. Okay. I didn't actually notice that the tempos had changed. Chat break. Club main. Let's go back to the general chat. Yeah, HeadKit, definitely fun here, but too many channels. You're totally right. I think, yeah, how are we going to do this? Because I think in non-live stream mode, it does make sense to have more channels, but in live stream mode, it makes sense to have less channels. So, if you have any thoughts or suggestions about that, drop them in as a comment in general chat. And yeah, that's how I think about it. Because also, one of the things we shipped literally today, you can actually now change channels and delete channels. So we could, I mean, theoretically, we could even on this very stream delete channels. So big like to HeadKit for suggesting that it's fun here, but there are too many channels. And now I've forgotten what. Oh yes, I came back to figure out the source of the changing tempo. I did not pick up on that at all. Yeah, see, this is where it would be useful to actually be able to have an overview of the tempo of each music message without having to open the remix. Oh yeah, that's where it's sped up a bit, isn't it? I didn't notice. Yeah. Okay. So my proposed solution for this is... well, let's dive back into general chat. Winklebass sounds like a pack would actually purchase on its own. I mean, you heard it here first. Put your name down the waiting list. Drop a like on Andy Mack, and this is the pre-order for the Winklebass sound pack. Does it sound like a walking bass just with winkles? Yeah, yeah, little winkle pickers, like pointy winkles. Josh is actually discovering features we've shipped. Such is the pace at which we're shipping things right now. What's the chance of a visual indicator of new activity that will help to... Yes. Yeah, this is a biggie. There's quite a bit of back end involved in that, I think. But basically having like channels white when you can see there's new activity, and having these the clubs have a white dot next to them when there's activity. This would all help, but that will take some time. So, right, I'm going to go back to Pro Tools because I have an idea of how we're going to solve this problem through the simple method of time stretching. Time stretch, and it's probably going to use the shitty Pro Tools algorithm. Oh no, it's on slip mode, grid mode. No. Grid. Time stretch to the grid. There we go. Zoom you in, and then let's time stretch you to the grid. And then let's time stretch you to the grid. And let's time stretch you to the grid. And hopefully all our worries and cares have disappeared in the rearview mirror of destiny. Okay. There sure is a lot going on. Hang on, we got drums out of time here. What's going on? Did I even drop everything on the grid? Well, Terry, if we mute those as a... Oh, let's kill this. I don't think this is doing us any favours. It was there to prove a point. I kind of want to sort of focus in on what do I want to do. I want to spend 6 hours compressing the kick. No, that's exactly what I don't want to do. Yeah, the bass is actually a semitone out of tune as well, and it looks like it's not looping properly there. I think this is a semitone. I mean, this is going to sound awful because it's like a mid-90s pitch shift algorithm, so it's going to do terrible things to the bass, but oh, it's not too bad actually. Let's listen to it. Oh, it's nice actually. Yeah, it gives it a little bit of like lump, makes it a bit lumpy round there, which I quite like actually. Anyway, this is the point where I'd like disappear down a total lumpy bassline rabbit hole. Still not quite in tune actually. I think it's a few cents on that. Yeah, I mean this is where I'm going to burn up the whole time of the stream. This is where I remember why it took me weeks to make tracks in the olden days. Yeah. Okay. Get my headphones. Oh, it's so weird. My headphones fully on. I can't hear my voice properly. Oh, hang on. I mislabeled the Winklebass brothers. This is like stuff. And this is the Winklebass brothers. There we go. Dum 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 dum. Let's have 7 of those. I mean, I think for the sake of being quick, let's just run with what we've got. Let's say we're going to make a 3-minute track. Oh, what were these? No. Something's not right. Well, that's working right. Ah, no. These aren't looping properly. Ugh. Nope. Okay. Let's do the little time stretchy trick again. Stretch that onto the... Why are you in relative grid mode or... Oh no, that is right. Oh, okay. It's the other ones that are off the grid. all manner of things to worry about. All manner of things. Right. Well, let's select grid then and repeat that 7 times. Repeat that 15 times. Chop off that little chaff at the end. Right. I should come back to, I'm going to go back to the chat. Back to the chat. Hi, chat. Hi, club chat. Best music software out there. Endless. Yay! Yeah, the NI stuff. Yeah, that was... Oh, no. Some kind of auto update just launched. Oh, no. I think we're right. Yeah, the NI ensembles, they were great fun. I mean, like the finger... I built that thing end to end in 6 weeks in Reactor. The mouth kind of took a little bit longer because it took us quite a bit of time to get the interface right. Actually, Matt Jackson, he was around here. He was in the club a few days ago. He's now, well, I think he's still at Ableton. I think he's been at Ableton for years. But Matt and I worked on the mouse together. Matt did a lot of the basically really helping me think through the kind of UX. It's the first time I'd really even thought about UX. I was just like, I have controllers and I want to make sounds with them. I guess I was thinking about UX, but the way I thought about UX was very specifically about mapping bits of hardware. So I was working with these kind of pre-existing layouts of buttons and knobs and faders. And then I was thinking like, okay, well, what kind of, I don't know. Yeah. What kind of capabilities can I backfill behind this interface that is locked in? And then of course, taking that stuff that I built in that world, and porting them to a world where you can build any interface you want, and how that interface is laid out visually is very, very important, and how the controls relate to each other, etc. And that was the first time I got into that world at all. So Matt Jackson, big props to Matt Jackson. If he was around here, he was around a few days ago. 5 to 10 loop builder remixes. They felt nice, just like endless jams. Yeah, I mean where we're going with clubs is like clubs and the endless apps will merge and fuse, and that's going to be bonkers. That's going to be really, really bonkers. So what was I going to do? I was probably going to chat to say hi before I went down my next rabbit hole, and I can't remember what that rabbit hole's supposed to be. YouTube chat. It's Carl. Hey. Headkit, Abster, Lumpy Base. Yeah, I think we've got... Don't know whether we've got more action. I think we've got more action in general chat now, which is cool. Thank you for bringing the action to the general chat, general crew. So, without further ado, I'm going to continue clearing up these loops that weren't looping properly, and then we can get into chiseling out an arrangement. I would like to chisel out an arrangement with you. Right. 7 and down. 7 of those. And the Winkle base is not quite right. The length's not quite right. I think we might need to have a look at the length of the files we're rendering out. I'm not sure. But also, the other big point to note and to add is that this magic new audio engine built in WASM, in WebAssembly, is still not actually deployed yet. I think it's getting very, very close. And I think there's going to be quite a lot of magic in there, including super high quality pitch and time stretching, which will be very juicy because then we can do all the kind of key matching wizardry. So, is everything in time? I mean, the answer is no. But is it out of time in the same way here as it is at bar 29? And the answer is yes. So maybe we can try first of all. I think these drums are all just a little bit. Yeah, they are a little bit sloppy. So what can we do? What can we do? Do. Okay, so I think it's these guys. Let's have a little closer look at you guys. Yeah, I see you. I see you there. I see you there, all not on the grid. Slip. And grab. And then let's go and pull you back out at the end. This must all sound very, very strange, like words. What strange words? I'm going to pull you back out at the end. There you go. And now, with a bit of luck, they should be in time at least. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, better. I mean, is that artistic slop? I mean, is this? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't. Let's don't overthink shit. This is if you were in Kenny Beats Discord server, maybe one day there'll be a Kenny Beats club. Just saying. Just saying. If anybody Kenny Beats, do feel free to show him what's going on in the club. Then he would say, don't overthink shit. If you go to his Discord server, that's what it says up the top. Don't overthink shit. Which is very good for me because I do overthink shit. Right, okay. So those are all non-horrible. There's other stuff in there. There's some hats in one of these other layers. No, it doesn't appear to be, but it does seem to sound a lot sloppier with maybe we do need to. Oh no, we don't. Well, let's start looping some stuff out. Muting. Okay. It gives us like 3 minutes of playtime. What are we going to start with? Let's just chunk these up into like 8-bar chunks. This is an inefficient use of mouse input energy. Well, let's not start with drums for a start. Actually, we could do some labeling as well. Oh, we did 7 minutes past 7. The pressure's on. I am going to loop that and let's build up the intro around that, I think. Well, okay, in that case, if that's what I'm going to do, I should mute everything else. And let's see.
How far can an angel walk? How far can an
They kind of clash.
How far can an angel walk? How far can an angel walk?
Bass.
How far can
Oh.
an angel walk?
Yep.
How far can an angel walk?
I need a low pass. Am I going to have to build one? I might actually have to build a low pass filter in Reactor. Because I'm not going to settle for a shitty little 2-pole. I want a 4-pole ladder filter. And I know that the only place I can get that is in Reactor. So built-in model filter multi-ladder 4-pole ladder. We're going to need 2 of those because we need 1 for each channel. Oh no, you can't. It doesn't allow you to do. Oh no, it's not allowing me to duplicate modules. So right, that low pass filter, create control, cut off, create control, resonance, unlock the panel, move those knobs over there, edit off, and hopefully, yeah, there we go. Okay, we need some smoothing on that. Oh man, I'm ropey on main reactor now as event processing. Oh no, it's just smoother, isn't it? Smooth. Event smoother. I'll do. You got a horrible zipper noise. No, we're gonna have to use. I mean, this is where the time goes, folks. This is where the time goes. But anyway, if you're going to do something, you've got to do it right. But don't overthink shit. ladder FM. So in this case, we create a constant, make the pitch minus 1000, and then we get a P. Oh, what's it called in primary? Exp. That's it. Exp F. Exponential F. And then we use an audio smoother. No, not an event smoother. We use an audio smoother. And that goes in there. And then we take the pitch cutoff. And it goes in there. And then the resonance goes there. And then we duplicate that. I'll put that there just so everything's plugged into the same place. And then that goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. And that goes in there. There we go. Lovely, smooth ladder filter with some nice resonance. Okay. Enable automation for that. And then we can draw that in as we go. Okay. Back in business.
How far?
Actually, tell you what. Let's mute that as well. Let's go back to the plugin. Oh, hang on. I've just realised. You folks probably, because that all that Reactor stuff happened in another window, so you probably didn't see any of that. Pro Tools quit, but it didn't. Anyway, I realised that I just did a whole bunch of reactoring, and you didn't actually see any of it. But basically, I built a low-pass filter. Well, I didn't build it. I wired it up in Reactor. And one thing I need to do now is just do a quick little modification of that. Put the minimum range to like 0, so you can actually wind the filter up, and it operates almost like a fade-in. Right. Hold my beer on the Winkle bass.
How far can an angel walk? How far can an angel walk?
Right. Okay.
How far can an angel walk? How far can an angel walk? How far can an angel walk?
Okay. What I'm going to do here is basically the opposite of that. I'm going to make a high pass filter for the kick. Am I? Am I going to do that? Yes. Instrument Reactor 6. Okay. Keeps on telling me Pro Tools quit, but it hasn't. Ladder. Oh no, it's only low pass. Yeah, sorry. The is there? Okay, let me see if I can can I add a scene? I'll duplicate. I'll just put it desktop. I'm back. What I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this scene. I'm just going to desktop, and I will display capture so you can see everything. And of course, it goes crazy. Sorry, this is all total live hackery. But that, God, I can't remember what that is. I'll put the video up there, and I'll put club up there, and I'll hide that, and I'll do this. Okay. So now you should be able to see everything on my desktop. Okay. I'm just going to go back to. Did we manage to do this? Streaming the stream that streamed the stream. I mean, it's a stream, yeah. Ouroboros stream, Mandelbrot stream. Okay, we're back in desktop land, and now you can actually see what I'm doing rather than me talking about it while you have a screen where nothing's happening. So, I am going to build a high-pass filter in Reactor. So, if you ever wondered how that works, let me show you. And what kind of high-pass filter do I want for a kick? Yeah, we don't want any resonance, really. I think just a standard 2-pole will do for me. So we want a pitch control. We don't need the resonance control. We don't need any resonance. Actually, no. I'm gonna go 4-pole. 4-pole just has a bit of a steeper cut-off curve to it. Create a pitch control and input and duplicate and high. Oh no, it's yeah, you've got these different types of multi high pass 4-pole. Right, there we go. In duplicate that one. It's 20 minutes past 7. I've literally only just plugged into the high pass filter. It's definitely going to be like dub mixing vibes. Right, that should do the trick now. Oh, there we go. Nice. Actually, I want to check that we're not losing any bass on that. No, not losing too much bass there. Okay. Okay, add automation to that. Enable automation. Right.
How far can an angel walk? How far
What happens?
can an angel walk?
What's going on in here?
How far can an angel walk? How
It feels the wrong key when it comes in.
far How far?
Can we pitch this down? Oh,
How far? How far can an angel walk? How far can an angel walk?
this stuff can definitely do with it. Whoa!
How far?
Yeah, it's weird, like when all the other stuff.
How far? How far?
Maybe I need to pitch cat up. I don't know. Let's try a bit of that. Pitch shift 2. I don't speak that. I speak old pitch shift. I'm sorry, I'm old. Pitch shift legacy. Let's see
How far? How far?
that sounds even more awful. Oh my god. I'm tone deaf. This is what this is the truth of the matter.
How far? How far?
See that? I mean, in my mind, that needs to go down by like 1 semitone in my ears.
How far?
Oh, it still doesn't sound right.
An angel walk?
I'm just guessing now. I'm getting lost in this.
How far can an angel walk?
Well, let's get some high passing going on this. Zip zip zip. Look, you keep on telling me you've quit Pro Tools, but then you don't. Oh no, now you have. Okay, right. Stream's over. No, it's not. I will reboot Pro Tools, but be warned. Let's go back to Club Main. Let's relaunch it. Let's go on a hangout. Let's dive into the loop jam. Let's see what's been going on there. Ah, Fancy's in town. Nice. Ooh. I mean, there is a lot of me that wants to throw everything out and then sort of work with that now, because it feels. Oh god, I don't know. I'm curious what. Oh, nice! I like that. Well, let's just... Tone Deaf doesn't allow downloads. Damn! I would have snagged that, but I understand. I understand. Alright, has Pro Tools got anywhere near rebooting? Nope! Yeah, I mean, chat. Should I be Should I be doing this in Bitwig? That's the question. Should I just finally move on from slow and old Pro Tools, even though all my habits live there? Okay. We're there. Oh no, because I know what's happened now, because it doesn't autosave. Oh no. Folks, I have something terrible to show you. We've lost everything. We're back to square one. Because Pro Tools doesn't autosave. So... Right, what do we do? Speedrun. Speedrun. We've got 30 minutes. How do we do this speedrun? So there's going to be no more low-pass filters. We'll tell you what. I think I was getting confused with the key change in Cat's vocal sample. So, given the situation, given the Pro Tools crash, which I always forget, like in this modern age, we are spoiled because like pretty much everything auto saves. Like you never lose data anymore, but you do in Pro Tools because if you don't hit save, your stuff doesn't get saved. Anyway. I'm going to download this William Sharkey stuff. Right. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. I think the computer again is struggling. Anyway, let's hit that download button and see if they come down. Okay, they're on their way down. Well, let's go back. Let's go back here and delete that, and then we'll set the tempo to 127.78, and unzip the files. I'll tell you what, I'll do that. I'll do my desktop view now. Unzip the files, drop the files in. No, not there. Into the... No, where are we going? Pro Tools. And let's now just make sure that everything... Oop. Is perfectly on the grid, and that you're perfectly on the grid, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Right. And dum 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 dum. Gonna hit save because we know what can happen. And then right, okay, let's chisel. Let's start off with these. Oh well, let's go through and name them first of all. First things first. Kick. And then we have ooze. And then we have alpine ooze. Appline ooze. Ooh. Chimes. Chimes. Clave? Question mark? Clave Anderson. Percussion. I like that percussion. Oh, this is more percussion. More perk. And then bass. Right. Let's get to it. So what we're going to start with, I think we need to start with an ooh. That would be my guess. We're going to have to lean right. We're leaning hard into formulaic land now just to get something out by the end of the stream. Yeah. Okay, that's going to work. Dun, 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 dun. Mute. And I think probably the next thing to come in should be those little bits of percussion. Those little, like, chimes. The chimes. Oh, no, it's looping. Actually, I think those should fade in all the way from there. And I think they should probably come in a little bit louder. And then we have something. Yeah, we need a bit more action happening there. What are those? Actually, there, I think I could really do with a high pass to help. Are we on desktop mode? I just want to check. Yeah, we're on desktop. Brilliant. Right, on more perk. I want. But let's do a vanilla one that won't crash because I think it's all the reactor stuff that crashes. Waves, right, band one on. Q. Why won't it? Oh, okay, it's that one, enable automation, right. Cool. So here, oh no, it's not Q. I don't want to automate the Q. I want to automate the frequency. Don't I? Enable automation band one freak, and then you can go away. Band one freak. Okay. those chimes are doing. Oh, let's listen to those solo, because I think no solo from here. Because I think that last bar they cut out. Right, I don't want them to do that. So let's delete all the. Oh no. Somewhere around there, doesn't matter. Uh, 20 minutes to go. All right. Right. Let's start. Freak. Okay. I want to give this a let's throw these around a little bit. Give these a little space. I don't even know if this is coming through in stereo, to be honest. But anyway. Oh no, not that. There. And then what happened? Then here we go. Okay, if someone has time, I think we need some lead material in here would go really, really well. So I think William Sharkey's loop is kind of full. Oh, let me just reload the page. But yeah, if somebody could top line over that, and drop it in the loop jam, that would be ace. This is the first experiment. It took us like all of an hour and a half to get there, but this is what this is actually for. What I wanted to get to is like, hey, can somebody like come up with a top line to go over that? Because I think we need some kind of melody to lead this. That's where I feel. I'm at bar 25. I'm like, do you know what? I need a melody. So if you all have a melody up your sleeves, I would love a melody. Kind of some chords as well, actually. Do you know what? I might even just try a bit myself. The chimes are kind of louder there, aren't they? The chimes are sort of carrying it a bit more in that. Yeah, Firefly. I don't know. I don't know Don't know what key it's in. Right. What are we gonna? I think let's lose some percussion here. So we've got. Actually, okay, let's scrap that. Fireflies dropped something. Loop browser. Oh, thank you, William Sharkey. Remind to save. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's. Juicy. Okay, here we go. Club's use case. Prime use case. Call out for a top line. From your people. Get a top line from your people. Yes! Okay. Drop it. Oh, we don't. Oh, you can do that now in Pro Tools. Oh, that's cool. We used to not be able to do that. Just like create new channels. Oh, it still doesn't do it. Oh, it does do it. Cool. Right. Nice. Yeah, it kind of builds up a little bit slowly there, doesn't it? A bit soon, maybe a bit soon. Yeah, I kind of feel like this whole thing just needs to sort of meander in. You know what? They call me stuck in my ways, but a good old low pass filter. Actually, somewhere harmonic? No. There used to be a proper effect. Instrument? No. I know, I was just using the EQ standard. REQ2. Huh? Oh no, this one. This one. Low pass. Q. High Q. Frequency there. Automate that. Oh, you have to activate it. Okay, yeah, I can see. I'm seeing where this is going now. I'm just gonna. How many repeats of that do we want? 4. Thank you. And so meandering from there. Thing is happening where it's not quite the right length, so the loops are getting all wonky. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's not what I wanted. So let's just get that absolutely in time. Repeat that. Oh, I don't know how many that is. 20. No, that's not 20. Bad maths. That's probably more. Well, let's see what 8 gets us. That's it. Yeah. Delete all of that. Grab that. Start down there. Go up. Scoop a little bit of the frequency out of my ooze. Which ooze? These one, the Alpine ooze. Let's cover a little bit out of you, ooze. Do the old. Yeah, that's what needs to go. Yeah, and I think there's probably some more bands in there that sneak in. Oh. I think here's a sneaky woo. I learnt this trick from Rashad Becker, who mastered the album listening tree at Dub Plates and Mastering, and the same basic channels. studio in Kreuzberg in Berlin, and it was the most amazing. It was so cool. And he's such like an aesthete. We went like days over time. I think me and him spent maybe even like almost a week mastering the album. I mean, this is like after I'd written it and mixed it and like delivered the unmixed masters, and it was just going in trying to get it. Anyway, I learnt this. Notch, get a really thin notch, find the resonance, cut it out. So hopefully we've got more space now. Yeah, we have. And I'm now going to fill that space up stupidly with delay. Some kind of delay effect. So I can really fill this out. I don't think we're going to quite finish this at the top of the hour, but it's going to be close. I reckon 7 minutes we can get to something. We'll chuck a big fat compressor on the end and bounce it down, and there you go. Yes. Okay. And then let's smash this through a C4 and just squeeze the living guts out of it. Range just like so we've squashed the hell out of it so that when it this is probably going to be way too extreme, but I just wanted to kind of like emerge out of the mist and just sort of take over. Right, that's good. Let's go back into general chat, see what's going on while we listen through. Some side chaining as well. Dynamics. Let's just do that and then side chain it to the bass. Oh, can you not sidechain this? Oh no, key input. There we go. Key input bus 1. Slowly start fading these alpine ooze out as the filter rises on that, and then we'll just fade out and end the stream. Boop. Save, hit save. Drops some vocals in key if you need to up some off. No. Cat, don't worry about messing. We're here to fuck shit up. Okay. Well, let's have a quick. Oh, audio engine's freaking out. Let's give this another refresh. I think all these audio engine dropout stuff, I think this is going to get solved by the magical WASM engine. I hope. Okay. Right, let's... I have a feeling the way to arrange this thing is a sort of a rolling waves of atmospheres taking over each other. So I can kind of see it's like that nice lead that Fly dropped in kind of emerges out of the mist of the alpine ooze, and then Cat's vocals could then emerge out of the mist of those things, if you see what I mean. Let's see if we can make it work. Right, I've got the files. We're now 1 minute past the hour. We're on overtime, but I think we're allowed a little bit of overtime, particularly because it's the first stream and Pro Tools crashed and lost everything, and then we had to speed run this. We got here in half an hour, which, to be fair, is not bad. Only got one of those loops. Anyway, there's one cat. So if this one starts coming in from around there, oh, nice. Pitch it down a tiny little bit, like like a few cents, like 20 cents or so. Wee bit more. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Going to quickly bus the kick and the bass and do a little bit of processing on that, and I think we're probably getting towards a wrap somewhere. Bust the bass. So I have the kick. Right, I just want to hear a bit more. I want to roll some of those slightly higher harmonics off that bass. Band 6. There we go. Nice. Okay. And then a little bit of C4-age. Boost up that low end. Oh. I think I don't need quite as much range on that. Yeah, it's nice. Just evens it out, makes it a little bit less aggressive, and. Right. This is where I'm going to be incredibly unprofessional, and you are very welcome to laugh out loud at me. I don't have an SSL bus compressor. I think maybe I could get away with judiciously using the this very low ratio, low threshold. Using it more like a mastering compressor. And then let's get Ultra Maximizer. Just cream off some of the sort of catches, those little transients. Give it a little bit more juice than that. Kind of keeps it together nicely. Okay. for a bit. Oh, Zenjay dropped a nice vocal. Okay. Oh, yeah, that compressor works nicely. That sounds pretty... like, for something that, like, isn't mixed, it sounds fairly tight. I mean, everything's kind of competing. Yeah, the compression's a little bit too much, actually. Let off on it a little bit. Right, let's hear NJ's thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, NJ. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That is awesome. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. That's Cat's other one. So is NJ's one. Show me. Huh? NJ Lang. Dun dun dun. No. I don't... Apple Music. I don't want you. I don't want you, Apple Music. Is it in my downloads? There it is. There it is. Okay. Will Sharkey, I see you dropped something in. I will... oh, it's in mono as well. So much to work with. Something going on with the timing stuff. Right. Let's get ourselves. Bus 5 to 6. Send bus 5 to 6. Replica. Delay reverb. Delay replica. that vocal needs a lot of mixing, but I'm not gonna just not gonna get into it now. But it's ace. Thank you, NJ. Actually, what I might do is just put a little bit of doubling on it. Okay, I think I have a cheap trick for the ending now, which is to fade all this down and basically fade everything out into the slush that is left over from that really long compressed tail from the reverb, and then I think we'll probably just about get away with it. The aux, volume, perk volume, fade it away, fade everything out. So much to do, so little time. Sorry, this is so heavy. I'm holding in my breath. Tell me, here, take a moment. And then I think those final... No, don't solo those. Those two can mute. And then those are faded out, and then... Tell me, you take a moment. Nice. Okay. Quick playthrough, end to end. I'll dive into the chat, hit play, and then we'll render it out and then upload it. And there we go. We did it. Oh, and press save. Hit save. Whew. Well, Sharky, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry not to get to your ARP lead. go, team! I mean, the ending's slightly underwhelming, but you know, we did that in under an hour, start to finish. That's super cool. That is super cool. Right. Actually, I'm just going to stick a quick kind of master fade on there. Otherwise, the reverb's going to be doing its thing for ages. And then we just select from there. And bounce. Bounce to a WAV. Team Exile Club stream number 1. Bounce. I still find offline bouncing a miracle. Like aeroplanes, the internet, and magic arms for anyone who's into photography stuff. Right, here we go. Oh, I didn't. I probably bounced into some weird folder, haven't I? Oh no, it should go to downloads. Okay. I'm just one of those people who does everything goes into my downloads folder. Literally everything. But that didn't seem to. But it said, let's go, downloads. Maybe it's there. There it is. There it is. And thus, folks, the grand moment, into the Share Your Tracks channel. We'll load it in. Drop the share in the chat. And here it is, team. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Send. Sent. There we go. It should be in Share Your Tracks in the club, and we should be able to listen to it in there. I mean, this is a test now. Yep, there it is. Should even be able to skip through it as well. Yeah. Amazing. We did it. I have to say that actually went so much better than I thought it was going to, even though we lost everything. We lost everything in the middle. Sick. Right. I'm going to hang out in chat for a little bit more. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming along. This has been epic. We'll be here every Wednesday, and I'm sure this format is going to evolve. I think at some point, what I would love to do, well, one thing I would love to happen is more people start clubs. I mean, one of the main idea behind me starting a stream is just starting a club and then doing a live stream around it is kind of to show what this whole clubs thing is supposed to be about. Set a bit of a example, a bit of a kind of use case, a bit of a case study. I think this is cool. I don't know. I think it's proved it out that this is a cool way to do stuff together. What I would really love to do someday is like a kind of multi-way stream. Imagine like a whole bunch of people in one club with a bunch of different streamers, all streaming their own takes on, making their own tracks out of all the different stuff going on. And I think that would be super cool. This kind of like, I mean, to me, it feels a bit like a party in a recording studio. You can hang out you can contribute, you can not, you can, all of that. So yeah. Anyway, here we go. It's been an absolute pleasure. Let's go back to just that. Yeah, absolute pleasure. Love you all. Come back next week. Use clubs. Tell people about clubs. Like, the biggest thing you can do to help this right now is tell people. Start clubs. Like, if you want, I'm not. To be honest, I'm not quite sure what you can do here on YouTube in terms of like clipping things or sharing things. But like, feel free. Like, take any of this material. Well, be mindful that I used a bunch of other people's music in here, so this is not like a CC0 license, but like, please help spread the word. Like, tell your favorite YouTubers to come and start a club and do this with you. This is how it starts, because I don't know, music's about hanging out. It's not about being lonely in a dimly lit room behind your door. So anyway, without any more TED Talks from me, thank you, big love,